It's just going to get more and more exciting. And I'm so excited for it. So who is going to be our two people that's going to read their life statements this morning? It's just going to get more and more exciting. I'm like, who's saying that? So welcome to another amazing, beautiful day that God has saw fit to wake us up this morning. We are rounding out June. Oh my Lord. 188 days, the 27th of June. Friday is July 1st. How is Friday, July 1st? We just started in December, and then it was just New Year's Eve. And here we are, 188 days later. My goodness. Law of attraction is happening in so many of our lives. It is so intentional what is happening. We are writing the vision and making it plain, making sure that we are staying in tune with our emotions, because your emotions are your GPS. Your emotions are your God's placement system that allows you to know what it is that you're attracting. Isn't that just so amazing? You know, that we talk about being connected, mind, body, and soul. Oh, that hurt it. Ooh. Connected mind, body, and soul. And so when you think that your emotions is the indication of what you are attracting in your life, that is something only a God can do. Because there's no confusion. If you feel sad, that's what you're attracting. And if you feel happy, that's what you're attracting. Period. Is nothing else to say. There's nothing else to talk about. That's what it is. So I'm just excited for us to be in this place, to be intentional about creating the life. And I don't know if you feel the work that you've been doing. You know, showing up here intentional and doing the work. I don't know. How do y'all feel after 188 days? Do you feel like your life is transitioning? Does it feel like it did before December 2021? Because it don't feel the same to me. Absolutely does not feel the same to me. So absolutely, this law of attraction planner, I don't know. I feel like everything in retrospect was so divinely done. You know, when I think about how long I had this journal in my life, like how many I gifted to people and just never really did the work that's in it. Like, having this full law of attraction roadmap straight in the front, talking about awareness and self-discovery and finding your life purpose. I think I might have read it a few times, but to actually take the time to write the mission and the vision statement, to set the goals, to really start to map out your life, to create the harmony on all areas of your life, like really just looking at it saying, you know, where are you in your spiritual life? Where are you in your personal development? Where are you in your relationship? Where are you in your career and business? Where are you in your finances? Where are you in your health and your free time and family? Like, where are you now? Where are you going? And how do you get there? Like, really asking yourself these real questions that when you answer them, the answers will move you in a direction of the life that you always wanted. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, that was good.
That's so good. That's so good. Because it's no longer is no longer living a life of
Chance.
yes, and whichever way the wind blow, and if somebody do something to you, you respond, or if something happens, you respond. Now, when things come up, you kind of take a step back, and then you determine whether you're going to lean back and let it pass, or whether it's something that you really need to address or not. Because a lot of this stuff, we don't even got to address it. Do not have to address it. We are so powerful in everything that we do and everything that we have. All we got to do is magic. All we got to do is magic. Script it out, write the vision, make it plain, write the vision that you want for even people. And when people are doing things that you don't want them to do, honey, I hope Opono they behind. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did to attract this in my life. Please forgive me, God, for not paying attention. I love you. Yes, I love you so very much. And thank you. Just being in gratitude for it all. Just being in gratitude for it all. And just using those modalities of the Ho'oponopono prayer, also the EFT tapping, they call it the emotional freedom technique, to really just settle yourself, especially when you find yourself in high alert for some reason. I got a call first. I'm at the gym and I'm getting calls because a whole bunch of crazy is going on in Philly. And what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? I ain't. What I'm gonna do? Grown folks got to do grown folk things. Grown folks got to stand up for grown folks.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing I could do. I absolutely will put my 2 cents in it, but right now I have given the situation to God so that God can do what He does, and I may not even need to put my mouth on it at all. So I Ho'oponopono and said, Lord, send my child what they need to do. Let them see the way. Let them calm down, because some things can really escalate all crazy if you don't calm down. So calm down. Creating your vision board and your life statements. So this weekend we had the vision board party, and so I am a facilitator for the Unfolding Your Vision Board workshop, right? Paid this money to be a part of this thing because I really like the way that they create the vision board. So they have the accordion one that kind of does like this, and then they have one called the dream box. And so the materials for that is kind of pricey. So I am a part of HP Ink. I get ink delivered to my house probably minimally once a month. So God told me to start keeping those little boxes. And I'm like, you know what? The next time I do a vision board class, I'm going to use my ink boxes. So I explained the concept of a dream box, and the concept of a dream box versus a vision board is that you decorate the box inside and out, right? And then the pictures that you would put on the board, you put them in the box. And instead of them being flat, what they're doing is they're stacking on each other. And the thought process is, as you stack your vision, you create this energy in the box, and you keep stacking the house, and then you put the car, and then you put whatever you want, the relationship, whatever, the business, you stacking all it, and then the boxes just start to move with energy, this energy in the box, and then you close your dream box. And then whenever you want to revisit your dreams, you open your dream box up again, and then you take your stuff out and look at it however you want to do it. So it's just a different concept. So the people that were here, they were like, well, we moving around a little bit, so we think we're going to do the dream box. And so what they created in those dream boxes were so beautiful, so beautiful. And so it's a good thing. So it's so important to create your vision board, vision box, whatever it is that you want to create. Sometimes create them all, like just send all the energy around it. And then these life statements is so important to have this life statement that you're reading to yourself, so that the subconscious mind is engaged. We want things to happen sooner, quicker, faster. And so how do we get things to happen sooner, quicker, faster? The way we get things to happen sooner, quicker, faster, because according to Louise Hay, we already got it all. Everything is already here. So if everything is already here, how do we bring it down? So we bring it down by continuing to do the work, continuing to be on the vibration. Because sometimes what happens, we're not in the vibrational realm of what you want. If the money vibration is here and everything you want is here, and you kind of still down here in self-doubt, and then you let yourself get sad or upset about something, you're not meeting it. So we have to be so mindful with our emotions where we are, because the more we're in alignment, the more things will come. And I can tell you that I have been really working hard on staying in alignment and keeping my mindset in the right place, even when everything is not together, or everything is not right, or I don't have all the money I need, or whatever. I just don't let myself go there anymore. In this past year, there has been times when I let myself go all the way down. And I just refuse to do that. It is what it is. If you can fix it or do something about it, then you do. If you can't, then you don't. But you stay happy the whole time that these things are occurring. You may say, okay, God, I got a little bit of concern about that, so I'm gonna need you to do what you do. And that's it. I really am learning to give it away and leave it away. I'm not going back to get it. It's going to stay right where it is. And so now that we're to the life statements, who's going to read their life statement today? We need two a day. So who's going to be?
Oh, I can read mine. Can you hear?
Yes, I can hear
me, Darlaina?
Oh, darn. Just when you said it, you like broke right up. Let's see. Go ahead, try. See if it'll let
you. Yeah. I'm in a bad spot. That's why I was asking. Yeah,
yeah, it's not gonna let you. It's not gonna let you. All right, who else? Who else? All right, I guess I gotta read mine. My life is magic and miracles. Every day, I give honor to God for loving me this way. My family is doing amazingly well in all areas of their lives. I am adored by the love of my life. All of my expenses are on auto pay. I am a multimillionaire. The Healing House is booked out for 2 years. The weekly, monthly events are booked out and paid in full. Booked and busy. The Healing House is a franchise now. I have 5 locations: Atlanta, Florida, Arizona, California, Jamaica. The Darlaina Rose Magazine, the Darlaina Rose Show, the Darlaina Rose and Friends podcast have over 1 million followers and subscribers. My affirmation CD is being streamed on all platforms. My best-selling books, To My Grandsons, How I Got Here, Part 2, You Got This, Earn Me Millions. I serve people, places, things I love as a multimillionaire. I travel at will. I do random acts of kindness. I housed up, card up, and business upped my children, grandchildren, and family. I am the living legend of my time. The grant program I host weekly and monthly has birthed 5 to 10 new businesses every month. I am here in all of God's glory. Oh, and I also added Sag Harbor and Martha Vineyard locations are new additions, but are booked and busy too.
Beautiful.
Go ahead. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
We can hear you, Bridget.
Huh?
We can hear you.
Okay, I moved away from where I was so I could read. I got out the church and walked away from the
Okay.
corner. It's like a dead corner, so I could read. All right, I love that. Sag Harbor and Martha's Vineyard.
Yes.
I wanted to look them up after they talked about it the other day. So let me look up Sag Harbor.
Sag Harbor.
I remember Sag Harbor was a brand too. My mom used to buy Sag Harbor all the time.
I remember it saying that that's here.
Bridget.
Where you at?
Am I breaking up?
Sherry just breaking up.
Cherry is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I am a goddess in the earth sent to give and receive love, sent to be fruitful and multiply all that has been placed in my soul by God, who is my source and supply. I am a light amongst many lights in a dark and cold world, sent to be the salt of the earth to show forth its beauty. My life statement is to be simply who and what I was created to be. As I am remaining in that state of being, all that is for me is attracted to me, and I am able to serve my purpose as the people, places, things are attracted to me to impact them with my being. And I have to add to that, but that's what I have.
Yeah. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So it's important to have the vision board in a life
May I
state.
read mine?
Absolutely, go right ahead.
I am a spirit-filled, multi-billionaire woman of God known for her giving. I have a franchise of Dr. Loretta's Lifelong Learning Centers, LLC, globally. I am a dream releaser and have a foundation to help people recognize their dream, analyze their dream, visualize their dream, strategize their dream, and then we help them monetize their dream. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Amen, amen, amen. Love it, love it, love it.
Beautiful.
So it's so important to have these things written down where you can get to them, read them, so that you know everything that needs to align can align to the words. And when you are speaking these statements out, it is speaking to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is that thing. It's your personal algorithm. You know how they said, oh, Instagram has an algorithm, Facebook has an algorithm. They all have these algorithms. TikTok has an algorithm, and the algorithm moves content and moves information around. Well, your personal algorithm is your subconscious mind. Whatever your subconscious mind believes, that is what you will be allowed to do. And that is why affirming and affirmations along with your life statement is so important, to say the I ams, to edify yourself in a way. And at first it don't sound right, and it's going to be like this tug of war thing that happens, because it doesn't feel real when you say I am wealthy and I am rich. But a lot of times, you know, there's this quote that I found. It says, some people are so poor, all they have is money.
That's good.
They're poor in relationships. They're poor in love. They're poor in doing the work of their heart. They're poor in so many ways. All they got is money. And money is great within itself, but money is a tool to be used to move around. And so as you start to speak to your subconscious mind, you start to speak to your personal algorithm. So speak to your algorithm. Write your life statement, say your affirmations, and the more you do it, the more your subconscious mind will believe it, because the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between the truth and a lie.
That's right.
So you can say I'm wealthy, even though your bank account don't say it, but you're wealthy in relationships, you're wealthy in knowledge, you're wealthy in just being around the right people. You know, we're so blessed in that we can be around each other and are all over the world. But here in this space, we're together. So we're wealthy in so many ways. So it's not a lie. You're just waiting for the money to catch up to everything else. Right? And so continuing to affirm. And then as you are affirming these things and saying a life statement, what starts to happen is these ideas start to come. Start getting these downloads of, well, maybe I could do this, or maybe I can do that. Intuitively, things start to come up. Spirit is sending you stuff. And spirit likes speed. Because that's how people will do something or make something and somebody else is doing it. I heard somebody say that when God sends ideas, he sends it to multiple people. And it's just who's going to work faster. I told y'all my ex-husband came up with this little square of cardboard. And every time he did bathroom tile, kitchen tile, whatever, he would use the very corner of this square and he would use it to make this really neat indentation between the tiles. Very small thing, but it's important because it gives the tile uniformity. It keeps all of the stuff that they use to grout in this, like, it makes almost like a little valley, but it's really neat, right? And somebody took that same idea and instead of cardboard, made it out of plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And it was on as seen on TV for $9.99.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's 1 million times $9.99?
Mm-hmm. 1 million, 9 million.
Oh, okay. And the funny thing is, when he saw it, he couldn't believe it because he thought it was such a minute thing. But it's something that he used all the time for years and years and years. But he never thought it was that important. And so you're going to get things that may revolutionize something really small. And we just have to follow the intuition to do something with whatever that is. I come up with so many ideas sometimes, and I just try it. I just try it and see. And if it go, and if it don't, it don't. And I just move on to the next thing.
Have you ever seen those lock socks?
Lock socks?
Yeah, there's
yeah, hair.
Right. It's like a tube. Not
Yep.
like, it's a tube of fabric.
I seen it.
And it's spandex, and you put it on your head and it holds your lock. One Christmas, I made those for my friends. You know, most of my people were wearing, and this was back in the 90s, I guess. Yeah. And
I still have mine.
the following summer, somebody was out, not like BAM always starts the season. And the following season when BAM opened up, somebody had a whole display of lock socks in all kind of fabrics, every color, done up in like a big presentation. And every show you went to, everywhere you went where cultural things were being sold, I always say cultural, but you know, Black stuff, that lock sock thing was there. I was like, I did that first, but I didn't take it to where they took it. They took it, I swear, now in as soon as it's summertime and the shows begin, they are out there, lock socks. I was like, yeah. But
yeah, that's it. That's it. That's exactly it. But he gave you one, he'll give you another. So
yeah,
we just stay diligent in the work, and what comes up to us, you just never know. I saw a young girl in her 20s. I think she was just turning 20 or 21. She made a headband. A headband. It wasn't no other social media. It was only YouTube. She started doing videos about a headband that she sold for $10. Multi-millions sold, every color, every she made that money and gone. Bought a big old house, got married, had some kids, and every once in a while I'll see her pop up. She don't gotta work hard no more. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. All of the things that, and I noticed, like certain people, like you'll see, 1 minute they all over everything, and then all of a sudden they start to, level out. Because what happens is you learn that you don't got to do a whole lot once it's rolling, and you can kind of relax a little and start to choose where you want to show up and what you want to do. So absolutely follow the intuition that comes up. And as these intuitive ideas are coming up, you get to make yourself you start to be able to strategize. Okay, well, if this is what I have, how do I show it more? Do I do pop-up shops? Do I do like my own events? Do I promote it? Get sponsor ads on social platforms? Like, what is the strategy? And so then you start to work on the strategies. Yes, Bridget said one great idea changes everything, and it absolutely does. So tell yourself a more supportive story about who you are and what you are doing. When you think about the work that you're doing, be so proud. Be so proud, because only you can do what you do. Somebody else might do it, but they ain't got your sauce. Only you got your sauce. Only you sprinkle your sauce on your stuff. Lisa Nichols said it best. This lady said, oh, well, I was thinking about being a life coach, but you already one, so I'm not going to be that. I'm going to choose something else. Leaned into that stage and said, let me tell you something. I'm only one person. And I'm trying to have a whole life. So I'm going to need you to come on out here and help me. Because again, there's that nation of people that's assigned to just you. And not assigned to me. That's why it's so important when people do conferences, that these conferences have multiple speakers. Because some speakers, they just don't resonate with me or you. Some of them, it could be their voice. Like everybody, a lot of my friends, they like Wayne Dyer. I like his message. I can't stand his voice. His voice makes me sleepy. As soon as I hear him, I get sleepy. And so I can listen to him for the sleep meditation. But if he try and talk to me, it's I just can't. But again, I love his message. I just can't stay awake to listen. As soon as he started talking, I'm just like, oh man, he's saying some good stuff. So I have to be intentional to listen to him. I have to say, okay, I'm getting a message. So in order to listen, I have to write and to keep myself awake. So same thing with Eckhart Tolle. Like, I love the message, but boy, them voices so monotone. It's just like, what he say? Oh, he said that. Oh, okay. And he absolutely has an amazing message. So for them, I would have to read what they're saying versus listen to what they're saying. And so you just find, who, what resonates with you. And that's why each of us could be whatever kind of coach. We could be life coach, health coach, transformation coach, dream coach, whatever kind of coach it is that you want to be, because you're going to bring what you do, how you do it. And you will impact the lives of the people that has an ear to hear what it is that only you can say. Because we can all say the law of attraction is real. And we can all just say that one statement. It's 12 people here. We could say it 12 times. And we could say it in a group of another 12 people. And if you ask them who said what, they'll say, oh, I heard Sherry say law of attraction is real. But all 12 of us said it, but they only heard Sherry. And so that so speaks to, we have a nation of people assigned to us, and those are the people that will listen. The other part to that is absolutely finding the mentors, finding the coaches that can coach the coaches. It's so important for us to be at the top of our game when you start talking about wanting to impact lives in whichever way you want to. You don't want to have, you can't half butt it. You gotta listen. Some of the testimonials that I hear from people is so intense. I couldn't imagine if I only gave it to them halfway. If I only showed up halfway. If I only was interested in making money and not really giving them what they need. So you have to be the true expert. And most of us are already experts. Any education or anything that you add on top of who you are just enhances who you already are. That's why you have the Les Browns of the world who never went to formal school. Got all kinds of honorary doctorates now, but he never went to any kind of formal school. But his knowledge and what he has is so developed. He don't need no paperwork. He don't need no notes. He don't need nothing. You just give him the mic and he going in. And that's how you want your skill set to be. You don't want to have to be thinking long and all that, just anything that you have spent over 10,000 hours at, you don't have to have no special anything. Now, you might do a little bit of research just so you can add a little maybe statistics or something to the work that you do. But the work that you do, all somebody got to do is give you the mic. Bridget ain't got to study about empowering the women that she talks to. Her life is the empowerment. Give me the mic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just give me the mic. Let me say it. And when I say it, I promise you, the people that hear it, those are the ones that God have sent to you. So absolutely be the best that you can be. Now, sometimes we will trick ourselves and tell ourselves we need some additional training. Yes, Life University. In my bio, it says Darlaina Rose has a PhD in life. So call me Dr. Rose.
Doctor.
Because my PhD is for real. The School of Hard Knocks. That is a real school.
It sure is.
And a lot of us has been there.
Did anyone see the BET Awards last night?
I've been seeing clips of it, but I didn't see it.
So when the cast of Sisters went up to present award, I thought it was so genius when one of the characters, I don't know this actress's name, said, Michael, call me. Michael, because Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey broke up.
Woke up. Yep.
Yeah. And so she was like, Michael, call me. I was like, go ahead, girl.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah, shoot your shot. She said, call me. I like you. I'm here for you. And everybody laughed because I thought I was like, go ahead. Because what you have to lose?
How many
You have not because you asked not. And he's crying because she's not ready for him. Michael, come. I'll take care of you. Absolutely. I thought that was so cool.
Listen, how many opportunities will she get to stand on the stage of BET in front of millions of people? They don't have the same people every year. And who knows, the show might not be hot next year. So her shot was now.
She took it too.
Now
I was like, go girl.
Now o'clock. And so a lot of us are walking in now o'clock.
Sure are.
We're walking in now o'clock. The people, the places, the things that you've asked for are showing up. You just have to be in a space to recognize that your opportunity is already here. You just have to seize the opportunity.
A moment, yeah.
Listen to your intuition. Your intuition be talking. Be like, go over there, don't go over there. Call that person, don't call this person. Like, it's talking to you. But what we do is we talk over it and talk ourselves out of, well, you're not ready. You know, you didn't.
And we dumb it down.
Yes, absolutely.
Dumb it down.
Don't do that.
Yes. Don't.
It's important for you to listen to what you say to yourself so you can counteract it, because sometimes you have been so comfortable with those negatives, you don't even counteract it. You just accept it. It's on autopilot.
Absolutely. And we don't even realize that it's been on autopilot for a long time. You've been being talked out of your dreams since grade school.
I was just real stubborn. They would give me the percentages. Well, you know, only 2% of people who want to be in show business get there. I said, well, good, I'll be in that 2%. They said, oh, she's just, you can't help her. I said, yeah, that's right. You can't help me.
People will tell us their thoughts so often and put their own limitations on you, and then you start to believe it.
Yeah, that's a shame.
That's true. That is a shame.
And it's awful when it's teachers and those folks that hide behind that counseling title. Oh man, they're the worst.
Or Dr. Loretta, it's awful when it's people you look up to. My uncle was an artist for Montgomery. Well, he worked in the art department at Montgomery Ward's. You remember the catalog, Montgomery Ward's? And
they called it Monkey Wards.
And I showed him, or he was looking at my portfolio. He was at my house or something. And he was like, I don't know how you ever expect to get a job with artwork that looks like that.
Oh,
coming from my uncle that was an artist.
Who was an artist?
He could have shot me in my foot.
Yeah.
But I was determined because I also went to school and I saw lots of artwork of different, as long as you learn how to present how your art, how your artwork flows, I've seen all kinds of stick figures, abstract art and stuff. But that was a horrible thing for my uncle to say to me. Horrible.
For years, I listened to my ex-husband tell me, you ain't gonna make no money with that speaking stuff. You need to figure out something else. And he thought he was serious. He thought he was helping me by telling me that that's not going to work for me. He wanted to spare me of the heartache of not being able to, make money at this talking stuff. He was like, it's really, I'm not saying you're not good at it, because you are, but you should probably just figure out how you want to advance your career at work. And for a long time, I believed it.
Really?
I have a cousin who could draw anything with a number 2 pencil. He came here gifted that way. And his mother would take his pencils and break them and tell him, go get a job. He died as a drug
God.
addict. They just broke his heart, you know?
Yep. And that's what happens. And that's why it's so, we have to be so mindful of the things that we say to the people that we love, because they love you so much. They take this stuff to heart and they believe it. And then you don't know that you're killing a dream that God gave them by telling them no, or it won't.
Feeling that dream just plain killed him. You know,
Yeah.
he just died.
Bridget says, I realized that I seized the opportunity by operating fully in the gifts that are in my life. People lack faith and they dump their unbelief on others. Absolutely.
Say that again. They dump their unbelief on others.
Yep. And it's true. And so we have to, you know, because we got our BS blockers, we know what it is. And so, you know, even, you know, people in our lives, sometimes people will call you because somebody else told them that they can. They want to be reinforced, so they'll call you. My niece called me the other day and she was like, you know, you always believed in me.
The one that you took to California?
She said, you always believed in me. You always told me that I could do it. And she said, to right now, like, you know, people are telling me that I can't, or that I won't be good, and, you know, all that. I said, but do you believe that? She was like, no. I said, well, then don't listen. You go and you continue the work the way you doing it. And trust me, we are all, listen, we already know that some people drop some big checks. We already know exactly whose dream we're going to support. And she absolutely is one of them. Honey, quit all this IHOP work and all these other waitresses and jobs. You know, they say New York has the most beautiful waitresses because it's all those women who went up there to become models and didn't get to work. So now they working in all the restaurants.
California's got the best looking folks pumping gas. I thought I was in a movie. The firefighters were so good looking. I thought they were shooting a film.
Yep. Everything. And you know, it just comes with the territory and being just in your gifting, you know, whatever that looks like. Absolutely invest in yourself. If you want to up level yourself and you have taken yourself as far as you can go, look for who has your result, connect your wagon to them, and go next level. That's how Book a Star came around. That's how Shamar came into my world, because I was looking at how to enhance my social media so that I could monetize it. And so God sent her. And look how amazing she's been. You know, she talks to me online all the time. She talks, you know, on my videos and you know, just really a great person. So whatever you need is already around you. You just have to ask for what you need. You know, I asked for somebody to help me to put on a conference and all this other stuff and get me back on the stages, and I find the paper in my book, Monica Lynn Green. I said, oh, let me shoot her a message. And she was here. Soon as I called her, she was like, I'm on my way. I gotta go to the airport anyway. I'm going to roll past your house, so I might as well stop. She stopped and went on to Baltimore, said, I'll be back on Monday. We need to be back together on Tuesday. This is what she said, because the law of attraction likes speed. Why are we going to wait till next week or the week after that? I'll be back this week. She's like, we could put on this and we could put on that. We could do that. I'm like, whoa, okay, let's go. So many things just rolling in place. And I know the difference between now and every other time is that I am not allowing my vibration to drop. I'm keeping myself on the highest vibration I could keep it on. Even when I don't have enough of this or enough of that, I don't dwell on that. I say, oh God, that's on you. I can't do nothing about that. So I'm gonna do what I can do something about. That is for me to continue to do the work, continue to do the things that impact lives. That's it. And those are the things that also make me happy. So I'm only doing things that make me feel good. If it's something that I don't feel good about, I'm not gonna do it. I absolutely,
Your vibration up is so key.
absolutely, absolutely.
So key.
You gotta-
Lonnie and I, my daughter and I did a street fair yesterday, and it was hot. We weren't selling a lot, but the DJ was right across from us. And he was playing such good music. I was dancing my butt off.
Yeah.
Lonnie kept, "You're too much." I said, "No, I'm having fun. I mean,
We
the
here.
music is here. We here. It's nice. There's
Absolutely.
food and drinks around." And I just knew I had to keep my vibration up, but also just,
And
that
be
kept
in
the
moment.
DJ going too. And then by me dancing, other people would come through and stop and dance with me, and I had such a good time.
That's the story of my life. That's the story of my life. Wherever I go, if music is playing, I'm dancing. I don't care who not.
Right.
I don't care who what. And I'm already tall. And by the time I put my heels on, I'm 6 feet. So I'm 6 feet dancing around, and people like, who that?
And then Follow Me came on, and we were dancing, and then my assemblywoman came through, and she was dancing with me, and she was loving the artwork, because my daughter did a collection of bags with her father, who is Jimmy James Green. He's a pretty well-known artist in our community anyway. And the assemblywoman said, "Oh, this is Jimmy's work? I love him." I said, "Yeah, I love him too. I just couldn't be married to him." And then I introduced my daughter, so I think she got one of her bags. So
that's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whenever somebody has art that way, they could blow up so fast on social media by just posting their art, whatever it is, the bags, paintings, whatever. I've seen people go from no followers to 1 million by just posting their work. They ain't having long drawn out conversations. They not doing all the stuff that I'm doing, but it's just they are focused on the one thing. And when you keep the main thing, all the algorithms will push. So tell her to get it on the social platforms, and absolutely it will blow out. She won't be able to keep up with the orders. Because it's just that serious. Like, these people are selling out t-shirts and candles and shea butter and anything else that you could whip up in the house.
There was more candles, more perfume, more t-shirts. This guy had a whole booth, and his t-shirts just said Bed-Stuy.
Yep.
All colors, all sizes, Bed-Stuy.
That's it. And sometimes it is just that simple. It's just that simple. I seen a girl with a t-shirt. She said, "If lost, return to the streets."
Lord have mercy.
I belong to the streets. Another one of the event I was at yesterday, the lady was selling shirts and hats that says, "Hello, I'm toxic."
Oh,
Selling out. Selling out. You know how they have the hello when, like, the sticker? It says, "Hello, my name is," and in that space it said toxic. And so she had it on the shirt and she had it on the hat, and the girls was lined up to buy them. Every color. Just, I mean,
No, thank you.
No, thank you. For me
No,
too.
thank you.
yeah,
I'll pass.
listen, but it gave me an idea of other words that you can do that with.
Yes, please.
Yes.
So you can
Actually, that's a warning if people are smart.
That's right.
That
absolutely.
could save them
Absolutely it
some
is.
time and hurt feelings.
Yes, exactly. So it's just so important for us to really,
But it's a shame that people would identify with that, though. Anyway.
yes, that part. The party was kind of ratchet anyway, so
But
it was expected.
you said it's an idea, so put something else there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You just never know what you're going to see. And
I like wealthy women of God known for their giving. I would wear that around.
And so the lady who made the t-shirts, she's also a stylist and a curator of style. So she said, I would love to work with you and style you. She ain't gonna style me in that t-shirt, but she gonna style me in something.
Right.
You know, so and who knows what being around Darlaina Rose and everything Darlaina Rose will do for her business. You know, how it's gonna, set it in another direction.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
We don't give up on folks.
no, not at all, not at all. It was, a great event. My friend Jathia, who I stayed with when I first came here, she put it. This was her first showcase. Still works for Interscope and for Atlantic Records, I think. She's the promotion person. So whenever somebody has a new record, or a new song, album, whatever, she breaks the records in Atlanta. She's the one who has all the DJs on lock. You want your song played in the clubs, you want your songs. She also works for V103. You want your songs played on the radio. Jathia is the one who breaks the records when they come out. So they started playing like a montage of all the records that she broke in Atlanta since she's been here for 13 years. It was so many songs that we knew, but didn't know that she was the one who put it in the clubs and put it on the radio. So she told them that, I'm the it's okay to do the art, to make the music, but you need promotions, you need marketing, you need somebody that's going to do that. And then the DJ butted in and said, if you want to break a record in Atlanta, you got to go through Jathia, period. And so I didn't know that about her. I mean, I knew that that's what she was doing. She was like, oh, I'm working records, but I didn't know what that meant. So I got a chance to support her, learn what that meant, and see her be celebrated at her first artist showcase of the artists whose records she's broken and ones that she's working on now. Those folks are now they were at the show. So she put this whole 6-person showcase together with artists who she's breaking their records right now. So it's a great thing. They called it Cook Up Atlanta. So it's what Atlanta is cooking up. And so they'll do it once a month. And, yesterday was the first one. So I got a chance to support her. And so that's all we do is take the dream and build the dream and all that. And, she has been talking to me for the last few months about her career and where she can take it. And, she's a behind the scenes person, but she really belongs in front. And so this was her first time taking a step out into the light, into the front. So I'm so excited. Hi, bye, man. We'll see you tomorrow. So have an amazing, it is 9:01. So absolutely, we're going to get out of here. I got people coming in. I got 2 tours today and a lunch for 3 people. So it's going to be a great day at the Healing House of Roses. So have an amazing rest of your day today.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes. So bye for now. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.